Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at a couple of trades we took in Crude this morning. We came in kind of right here in this area, and Crude was making a higher high in price. It pulled back, put in a higher low, changing our trend to an uptrend. At the same time, we were making a wick off the 50 and the 34. All of our moving averages were in alignment. We were above the cloud, above the smooth 50. We had momentum in our favor. So we took the entry right here on this wick bar, which was at 52.87, and took this up for 3 targets, almost 4 targets. Didn't quite hit our 4 target. So we had taken 3 off, had a little pullback, moved up, and then we made divergence right here. We had an equal high and a lower high on momentum. We went ahead and exited that trade on our last 2 contracts for 20 ticks each. And while that was happening, and one of the things that gave us confidence to go ahead and enter that trade when we did was we were triggering this 30-minute bull flag right here. This 30-minute bull flag actually triggered at 52.97. Our entry was 52.87, but we could see we were about to trigger that bull flag. And again, we were able to ride that up for a little over 30 ticks. And then we got this pullback right here, and we were being patient, looking for another entry. We had entry right here on a wick off the 50 again, but we didn't have momentum, and we were making a pretty strong pullback. And at the same time, we initially were getting this movement right here on the 30-minute chart. That was a fairly bearish bar, so we were wanting to be patient. We ended up opening this bar right here. Price moved down, and then it closed back up, leaving a wick at the bottom, and the price actually closed up here at the top. So the body was buying also, and we were going to have a bull flag that would trigger above 53.13 on the 30-minute chart. Well, that was all happening right in here. We had this little move up, pullback. At that time, momentum had reset, so now we have momentum in our favor. When this bar closed right here, we weren't going to quite have our bull flag yet, so we actually waited one more bar. This bar here closed at 53.13, which was going to be the trigger of our 30-minute bull flag. So we entered at the top of this bar right here, pulled all the way up, hit 4 easy targets. We had them all off. We had this little pullback right here, moved up, made another higher high in price, but we're making a lower high in momentum. So we went ahead and exited our trade right here with our runner at 50 ticks. So we had 1 contract off at 100, a second one off at 200, a third one off at 300, a fourth one off at 400, and then took our runner off at 500. So we had $1,500 on that trade, $1,000 on that trade, put $2,500 in the bank trading Crude during London this morning.